Yo, what's good everybody? Here we are in another video. And yes, I haven't posted in a while. And yes, this is another platinum video. The last two videos were platinum videos, but I'm gonna be more diverse with my uploads, and hopefully I can keep the promise of being more frequent. The reason I haven't really posted in a while was because I upgraded to a PS5 and my PS4 clips are stuck on my PS4. Well, they're not stuck. It's just when I imported all my save data, the clips don't come with it. So the only way to get them off my PS4 is with a flash drive. I do have a flash drive, but it only has limited space, and I had hundreds of gigabytes of space, clips on my PS4. I think it was like 100 plus, and the flash drive I'm using doesn't have that much. Well, it does have that much, but most of it is being used for other things that I need, like stuff, the music for the videos and all that, and just some other things like personal things. But anyways, since I am on PS5 and this is edited on Share Factory PS5, my mic is going to sound different, and also probably editing will be a little bit different because Share Factory on PS5 is a little bit more different. But this will be a PS4 video, originally recorded on PS4 but edited on PS5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit all of my PS4 videos and upload those first before you even see a PS5 video. You might see some PS5 clips in a funny compilation or whatever, but that might not happen. I don't know yet. I have to see what I have to do with my clips because I haven't organized all of them yet. But for today, it's the Modern Warfare 3 Platinum video. The PS5 version doesn't have a Platinum trophy. It's considered DLC for Modern Warfare 2. So this is the Platinum video on PS4 for Modern Warfare 3. Going into this game has 40 trophies, and at the time of recording this and making the Platinum video, I had 0. So that is 40 trophies to get in this video. I am going to be splitting this video up in parts. Part 1 will be campaign trophies, and part 2 will be zombie trophies. Now, zombie trophies, I saved that for last because I felt like it would be the most annoying thing to do, especially for one of the trophies that you'll see later in the video. Actually, two. One is a huge grind, and one is very hard to manage because you need certain things to get that trophy. I'm not going to say too much about it because that's later in the video. The main focus right now is campaign. Going into the campaign, the first thing that I did was put it on veteran, and since it was on veteran, my only focus was to beat the campaign on veteran first. But I did end up getting 4 trophies before I ended up completing the campaign. For example, killing 12 enemies while descending in this area during the first mission, customizing my loadout in every open combat mission, which I got this trophy just for loading into the last open combat mission. I base jumped and traveled more than 150 meters with the parachute, and then I also used a missile to take out one enemy in danger close. Once I got those 4 trophies, I ended the game, and I had some thoughts about the campaign.
Wait, that's it? The, I just gotta. Wait. That's the whole That's the whole campaign, right? Cause there's no way. Are you actually? You're fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, cause what the fuck? You're telling me that's how it ended? What the fuck? That's not even, that doesn't even feel like a campaign. That should not feel like a campaign, dude. Wow. Well, I got 2 trophies for beating the campaign. Damn, that leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. That was bad.
Now, if you know nothing about Modern Warfare 3 campaign, Modern Warfare 3 has the shortest Call of Duty campaign ever. the estimated like time that you have to beat the campaign is 3 hours. That is insanely short compared to a Call of Duty game. And also, the way it ended, I don't have a clip of it because I was so frustrated with the game, is a character dies and his name is Soap. And the way they built up his character in this game was very good. Like he was a pretty good character. And the way he dies was literally instant. Makarov runs up, shoots you, the main character Price, in the stomach or wherever, and then he's about to kill you, and Soap comes to save you, and Makarov just shoots him in the head, plain and simple, and then they just throw his ashes after he dies. Like Makarov escapes. That's just how the campaign ends. So I was very disappointed in the campaign. I, in my opinion, think this is the worst COD campaign to ever exist, and I will continue to believe so. I don't think anything can be worse than that coming out of Call of Duty, and hopefully it doesn't get worse than that because that was fucking horrible. But moving on, I got trophies to do. This is not a game review, so let's go on to the other trophies. The next few trophies that I went for were just miscellaneous trophies that involve campaign shit that I didn't do my first playthrough. And the first one I went for was getting a key card in 90 seconds in deep cover. Thought that was going to be pretty easy. It is easy, it's just I was doing it wrong and I was taking really bad routes and I just wasn't getting it in enough time. So every time I did get the key card, it wasn't 90 seconds. Like I had to search up a video for it to tell me the right routes. And what I was doing wrong is there's this guy with this key card and you have to wait for him to walk in the room. I was walking behind the dude, like I was waiting for him to enter the room first, then kill him. The right way to do it was be in the room first and then kill him as soon as he walks in so you can get the key card immediately. The next trophy I went for was killing 2 enemies with 1 bullet 5 times the payload. Nothing hard, too easy, quick trophy. Next one, reach the roof in high rise under 45 seconds. This suffered the same fate as the 90-second one where I just wasn't going the right route, and then once I searched up a video, it turns out I was doing it completely wrong. But once I searched up a video, I first tried it, got the trophy. The next one, I had to shoot a gun out of the air in Flashpoint before a terrorist catches it. There's a certain section in the game where there's like these paramedics and they're like, oh, we're trying to help these people and all that. And then after a while, they just start shooting at you. So you get the trophy for shooting a gun out of the air in this section, and which I did. The next trophy I went for was executing the forest sniper in Frozen Tundra with the takedown. That one wasn't too hard except for the fact that my teammates fucking killed the sniper while I was trying to do it. The only time they actually want to kill somebody is when I'm trying to get a trophy. But all I did was just restart the checkpoint and I got it my second try. The next trophy I went for was defusing the bomb on the truck in Agora Dam while it is in motion. That just means that the car has to be moving because it's on a car. All I did was hop on the back, defuse it, got my trophy. Right after that, I hopped off the truck and I grabbed a flammable canister and I threw it at an enemy. And after it hit him, I shot it, which gave me another trophy. I knew about it, but I was just like, oh, hey, there's a canister, let me do it. I then moved on to a different area and I used 5 different armaments in open combat missions. Armaments are basically kill streaks. I don't know why they're not fucking called kill streaks. Call them kill streaks, please. But basically, that's what they are. Just use 5 different kill streaks and you get the trophy. But there's another trophy for getting all of them, which I didn't get yet because I moved on to getting another trophy. And that's for using a shock stick to disable an enemy sentry gun. It wasn't too hard, I just had to find a sentry gun and then get that trophy. Right after, I went into a different mission and I just parachuted off of a gantry crane onto the roof in this mission, which also gave me another trophy. The next trophy I went for was for driving a vehicle with a sentry gun on the back and have it kill 5 enemies. This one's really easy, put the sentry on the back and the trophy basically comes to you. Now I did mention this next trophy earlier, and that's for finding and using all kill streaks and open combat missions. I ended up finishing that because I wasn't really missing that much. This is basically a collectible trophy. But right after that, I went into the reactor mission and I destroyed each objective helicopter with a different kill streak. And you just have to do it with 3 different kill streaks and the trophy is yours. The next trophy, this one took me a while. It took me around 20 minutes to do because of how RNG based it is. You have to destroy an airborne enemy helicopter with a mortar strike. This one took me a couple tries, and in my opinion, I'd say is the hardest campaign trophy. There's a harder trophy in zombies, but we're not there yet. It's the hardest campaign trophy because you can just, it's hard for you to get the mortar strike lined up with the helicopter, and also the helicopter needs to stay still. There is an easy way to do this by having the helicopter have aggro on you, and you lose the aggro but you stay in a building at the same time, and the helicopter will hover above the building for a good 15 to 20 seconds, and that's when you should put your mortar strike at just the ceiling so it can hit it. But it's not guaranteed to hit the helicopter. Like, this took me a couple tries, I would say probably 6, 7, I don't know. And once I hit it, I got the trophy, and I was fucking relieved. I hated this trophy. But anyways, I went to another trophy, and this was just killing 10 enemies while using the zipline. It wasn't that hard, but when you're on the zipline, it makes you hip fire, so a lot of your bullets aren't really going to hit them. It didn't take me that long, but it still took me a while to get. The next trophy I went for after this was a simple one, and I was using the spotter scope to tag 60 enemies or items in open combat missions. This only took me like 3 minutes, and then I got the trophy. The next trophy I went for was for finding all plate carrier upgrades in open combat missions. And all the open combat missions, you start with only one plate carrier, and then you have to find the 2 that are in the little mini map of that mission to get 3. And then once you get 3 in all 6 maps, you get the trophy. And also, while I was finding these plate carriers, I was getting these weapon boxes and field upgrades so I can get another trophy. But that's not the next trophy I got. The next trophy I got was for destroying all the cars in the mansion in Oligarch, or Ali, I don't even know how to say this fucking name, so I'm just gonna put it on the screen. That's basically what it is. I don't know how to say that, but I got the trophy for just blowing up every car in the garage. Then the final campaign trophy that I needed to get was just collecting all weapons and field upgrades from supply boxes and open combat missions. This was just basically like a lot of collectible grinding. It wasn't really annoying, but I did end up getting this as my last campaign trophy. And now we can move on to part 2, zombies. I've been playing Call of Duty for 10 plus years, and when I tell you zombies is one of my favorite game modes in Call of Duty, it is one of my favorite game modes. I love playing Call of Duty Zombies, but Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is a disgrace to zombies. This game mode is absolute dog shit. It's not the worst we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies. I think Vanguard takes the cake, but this is a very close second. I really didn't have fun playing Modern Warfare Zombies, except for like when I first started out, because it was new. But it's just basically a reskin version of DMZ with a bunch of fucking zombies around. Now when it comes to the trophies are also very annoying, and there is a very grindy trophy that I will be getting later in the video, and you'll see exactly why it's grindy, because it's insane. I still was able to do it, but I'm not gonna lie, the grind took me a couple of days. Yeah, a couple of days. I'm not lying at all. But we're not gonna get to that trophy yet. We're gonna go into a trophy that I accidentally stumbled upon. I didn't even like try to go for this trophy, but I seen an attempt, and that's when I took the chance. The trophy that I accidentally stumbled upon was for reviving a player from a different squad in Zombies. And since I didn't really have anybody to play this game with, I thought this was going to be pretty difficult. But luckily, in my first ever match, I found just a random dude doing missions, and I was just there watching him, hopefully waiting for him to go down. And after a while, he did go down, and I got my trophy. And I honestly didn't know what to do after I like saved a dude, so I just went to go exfil, and as soon as I exfilled, I got another trophy for doing so. But then I looked at the trophies, and I planned out the stuff that I actually needed to do. For example, killing 500 enemies using an insured weapon. An insured weapon is just basically a weapon you can choose. That one wasn't too hard. 500 kills is not even that much compared to what I have to do later for another trophy, but you'll see. The next trophy I went for was for petting a hellhound in Zombies, and this was a little bit difficult because you have to blow up zombies to get flesh, and then you also have to find a doghouse. And when you go to the doghouse, you put the flesh in there, and then a dog will spawn. But my first try, I got unlucky. There wasn't like there were zombies around. So the dog immediately ran to the zombies. The way to get this trophy is you're supposed to pet the dog as soon as he breaks out of the doghouse. And I guess I missed my timing. I didn't get it my first try, but then I came back to it and got it my second try and got the trophy. The next one is killing 100 zombies with a vehicle in a single deployment. Nothing too hard, just get a car and sit next to a gas station and run over zombies and keep on repairing your vehicle and getting gas over and over until ultimately you kill 100 enemies. The next one, it was just a miscellaneous easy trophy. It's reclaiming your gear from a tombstone. All you have to do is die in a match while having tombstone and having some items on your body, going into it the next match and just picking it up. The next trophy that I went for was completing 20 contracts. This one wasn't too hard. Mainly my randoms would do this because I was focusing on the main quest to do. Main quests are just basically random tasks and objectives that they make you do so you can progress your story and then get story missions. But I was here for the last one that I needed, which was the 20th, and then I got my trophy. The next one I got after this was having 9 perks active at the same time. Doing this, I just basically went around grabbing whatever perks I could get, and there's only 9 of them in the map, so once you have all 9 you get the trophy. Now I did hype up zombies saying that, oh, zombies was pretty hard and it's annoying. Well, those were the easy trophies. I made sure to get the easy trophies out of the way. Now we're gonna see some pretty difficult ones. Defeating a warlord was the first difficult one that I tried going after. And the thing is, I went into this very underprepared. I wasn't prepared at all. I didn't expect it to be as hard as it was. And I also did it with some randoms. And we got absolutely murked. We fucking died, I think 2 times. Like, we had to have a different random from a different squad come save us. And then he had to help us in the mission. But even with that, I'm pretty sure we ended up dying again. And then we had another random save us. And after that last random saved us, we finally well, I killed the warlord. I don't know if other people had to kill him, but I made sure that I got the kill just in case I didn't get the trophy if my teammates did so. So I killed the warlord and got this very painful trophy. This did take a while, probably like 20 to 30 minutes, and most of it was just waiting for random to come rev me and my teammate. And then the next trophy that I did was insanely hard. Well, it's not insanely hard, but it's the hardest trophy to get in this game. And I decided that I was going to get it out of the way while I could, and that is killing Orcus while in a 6-person squad. Now, the thing is about this is the only way to kill Orcus is you have to have the final campaign mission, story mission unlocked to do this trophy. But somebody in your squad can have the mission. So if you're not even caught up with your story missions and objectives, you can still do this mission and get the trophy for doing so. But the thing is, you have to be in a 6-man party. And when you load in to Modern Warfare Zombies, you only load in with 3 people. So that means you have to find 3 other people to do the mission with you. And also one of those 6 have to have the final mission unlocked. But I use PSN Profiles, which is a website that I use just to get the 5 other people. Someone had the mission ready, and all we had to do was just team up in 2 different squads and try and get into the lobby at the same time. They were the ones doing that. They were trying to load into the same lobby. And then after we got into the same lobby, we prepared ourselves. So we did a lot of missions to get pack-a-punch and points and just upgrade our weapons so the Orcus boss fight would be easier, because Orcus is a huge ass worm. But once we got everything that we needed, all 6 of us got put in front of the boss fight, and this is how it went.
Yeah. Remember, even if you go down, you'll still get it because you're still part of the squad. That's it.
You want to go solo?
Oh, it was that simple?
And if you haven't done Act 3, you can also get the Act 3 trophy as well.
Basically, what that dude said is you get another trophy outside of the 6-man trophy, and that is for completing Act 3 of the Modern Warfare Zombies storyline. And I was currently on Act 2. I just started Act 2 actually, and those were just very grindy objectives. Like they made you doing some grindy shit that was gonna take a while. And thankfully, I got the Act 3 trophy just by doing this with the 5 other people without even having to be on Act 3. So I'm glad that I got the trophy for that. And then right after, I got level 55. That one wasn't too hard. They're always pretty easy to do. I didn't really use any XP tokens, which I probably should have, but it didn't matter because I was going to get that trophy regardless. And the reason why I say that is because of the trophy I said earlier was a really grindy trophy and it took me days to complete because you have to get 50,000 zombie kills in zombies. Yes, 50,000. Like that's a lot. And you can only get a limited amount each hour because there's a time limit to the game mode. So when you go into a map, there's, I'm pretty sure, 50, 40 minutes for you to actually do your missions and do stuff. And then they give you 15 to 20 minutes to escape. And then if you don't escape, you die to the storm because there's always got to be a storm system in every new game now. But that doesn't really give you enough time to kill certain zombies. So what I would do is I would get this Outlast contract and I would go to the Outlast area. And what you got to do is you got to stand inside like this square, and it has it mapped out, but you have to stand inside of it for a certain period of time, and then you complete the contract. But what I would do, since you have to stay there for a certain amount of time, the zombies would infinitely spawn. So I would stand outside of the square and just kill zombies from outside and just rinse and repeat over and over for a couple of days. And sometimes I would get 1,000 kills. If I was lucky enough, I get 2,000, and that literally was just how the grind went. 1,000 every 40 minutes, sometimes 2,000, and then I would rinse and repeat and do that for days until eventually I got tired of the grind and I got 10,000 in one day, which was kind of a lot. I think it took me the whole day just to get the last 10,000 I needed. But once I got the last 10,000 I needed, I got the trophy for killing 5,000, 50,000 zombies. My fault.
Oh my god, I finally got Slaughterhouse, bro. 50,000 kills. It's finally over. Now I just need one more trophy and then I'm done.
With that behemoth of a trophy out of the way, I can finally get my last trophy that I need for the platinum. And the last trophy is for completing 5 contracts in the high threat zone in a single deployment. The high threat zone is basically in the middle of the map, and it is the dark red area, and it's just the hardest area of the map. It's the tier 3 zone. The zombies there are fast as shit. There's mega abominations. There's really strong zombies. Like everything there is just stronger than the other zones. Now going for this, I was like, damn, I honestly should have did this earlier because I thought this was going to be pretty hard. But I loaded in first match. I found a random. His name was El Diablo, and he just helped me. We had no communication. I didn't text him. No mics were used. We were just, both of us were in the zone at the time. So I invited him to my squad. He ended up joining, and he helped me get the 5 contracts that I needed. And once I finished my last one, I got the platinum. And with that being said, that is the last trophy I needed for the platinum. So now I have the platinum for Modern Warfare 3. This game was pretty fucking dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes I would have fun, but that was very rare. And it kind of felt like a chore to do this game. Like, I actually took, I'm pretty sure, a 2-month break in between doing this. I started in November when the game came out, and I didn't finish this until February. And it was just not a game I wanted to play. Like, it was okay. Like, the campaign was absolute dog shit, but some of the trophies for the campaign were fun. I didn't have no fun for the zombie trophies at all. Those were pretty boring. And like, the only really fun one was killing Orcus, because that was like the only exciting thing about it. But besides that, this game was pretty bad. So hopefully the next Call of Duty that comes out isn't as bad. Black Ops 6, I'm talking to you. I hope Black Ops 6 is good and it's not as bad as whatever Modern Warfare 3 was. But with that being said, that is the platinum for this platinum video. And the next platinum video that I'm going to be doing is Resident Evil 8. Yep. I've only ever played 2 Resident Evils, which is 2 and 3, and I only platinum 3 out of those 2. So the next platinum I'm going to be getting in the next video would be Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8, whatever you want to call it. So whenever that comes out, I don't know when it will come out. It'll probably be soon because I really need to get on this video editing and all that and just getting stuff done. So I'll see you guys in the next platinum video or whatever video I make. I'm going to try and be more diverse and not just only have platinum videos because I really like editing the other videos, just the ones where I'm having fun with my friends and shit. So I'll see you guys in the next video I make, whatever that is, and peace.